Oh my goodness, I'm just so excited, aren't you, Max?
No.
Oh, come on, Max. Don't you want to go out there and sing that awesome Camp song?
Oh my God, no!
Come on, I'm sure there's someone here that would love to join me, right? Oh. Wait, who's that?
I can sing if you want. I'm the best singer.
Oh my God, he's back!
Let's do this!
There's a place I know that's tucked away, a place where you and I can stay, where we can go to laugh and play and have adventures every day. I know it sounds hard to believe, but guys and gals, it's true. Camp Campbell is the place for me and you. We'll swim through lakes and climb up trees, catch fish, bugs, bears, and honeybees. There's endless possibilities, and no, that's not hyperbole. Our motto's Camp DM, and that means I'm telling you. We've got archery, hiking, search and rescue, biking, horseback training, that'll save from a heart attack, too, but out of mind. Keeping it with rhyming, football, limbo, science, stumping, food, spaceships, treasure hunting, bomb defusing, no refusal, fantasy, circus, trapeze, and fights, and ghosts, and paints, and saints, and knives, and deaths, and dads, and wains, and Camp Camp.
It never gets easier. Oh, no, go ahead. Oh my. Hey, what's up?
You all right?
Can't be a DM.
Oh, candy. Have some candy.
What are these?
Yeah, I don't run a lot, and I don't think I can talk for the rest of the panel.
No, you did well.
Okay, hey everybody. Thanks for coming out. The first panel of the con. That's exciting. So I'm Jordan. I'm the director of Camp. Sometimes I write. I'm playing Jeremy and the platypus.
Hi, I'm Michael. I play Max, the lovable little tyke.
I'm Yssa, and I'm the lead animator for Camp.
Hi, I'm Miles. I'm a writer on the show, and I voice David.
Hi, I'm Maggie. I am not Elizabeth Maxwell, but I work on this show too.
Oh, and we have another member up here. It's the lovable platypus, everybody's favorite shitty mascot.
Maggie, you want to talk about this?
Yeah, so with the second season of Camp, we've been really excited about all the new merch opportunities that we have. And so while these aren't quite available for you yet, we definitely just want to tease you with it because we're just hella excited about it.
This is the only one we have, so we have to be very
Sorry,
careful
we
with
can't give you one.
Yeah.
Wait, but it does a thing. Wait. Pussies for life! I would just like to let everyone know that, let's not get that chant starting. let's maybe not do that. I would just like to let everyone know that Michael started off this panel by throwing a crumple up note that says, David sucks, nerd, love Max. Well, there's no love. It's just Max. I added the love, because I know he did it with love. I hope.
Signed with hate. Let's see, what else? I got a rundown sheet Maggie gave me, but...
Yeah, for some reason, Jordan has it still, even though...
Do you want it?
No.
Let's see, we got fun news. Let's talk, we're going to watch episode 5 in a minute, but... Before we do that, we have some things to talk about as far as...
I mean, do you want to give the little shout out to Griffin?
Oh, yeah, well, episode 5 has our good boy Jasper in it, and our
Good boy.
Griffin McElroy, a good funny guy. Kind enough to do the voice for him. Luckily, he lives here, so we got him. But we invited him, and he said he's under the weather, so we wanted to give a big get well soon wish to our good boy Griffin.
Let's give a Camp Diem to our boy Griffin.
Camp Diem. And he's healed. All right, so I was going to talk about, we have a special announcement about what happens post-season for Camp. So this season's 12 episodes like last season. But after that, we have 2 bonus episodes coming out later in the year.
That's
That's over 13 episodes.
At least.
Oh my God.
More work for us.
Yeah. Yeah, so sometime in the fall, those 2 episodes, they'll be available to everyone when they come out. And
We'll give you more details as we
yeah,
have them solidified.
I'm not sure what else I can say.
Yeah. But there's another exciting thing about the end of this season.
Right, the 12th episode, the finale. The finale episode is a very special one because it's going to be double length. A full... Since we're not allowed, we couldn't do a 2-parter apparently, so we just were like, let's just make it a longer episode.
Yeah, it's really interesting how that process worked. We essentially went to Maggie and went, please.
We were like, there are so many good jokes in this. We
Too
have
many.
to make it longer. Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
So yeah, that'll be a 22-minute episode for the finale. So that'll be crazy. So should we watch episode 5? You guys want to see?
Or do you want to do the behind the scenes first, or?
Oh, I say we save behind the scenes for after the.
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that after.
Yeah, let's not watch
That's
that.
not how the outline worked, but okay. I prepared for nothing, apparently.
She can take away the double length. Be nice. Be nice.
The things are on here.
Do you
I'm
want
just doing
the
them out of
rundown?
order.
Should I pass it down?
Here, you want
Yeah.
the paper? You run this.
No, you do it. You do it. You're doing great.
There's so many scribbles on here. I feel
Yeah.
like
There's
you
a
should
lot of scribbles.
supervise it. I feel like.
But we are
lines have
watching
changed.
episode 5 now, so let's go ahead and watch
so
that.
we want to cut the stream for this. I'm sorry, guys, but
Yeah.
if you're not a first member, the only way you're seeing this right now is if you're in the room with us. So sorry.
Sorry, live stream. Let's do. Way to really save it there at the end, Yssa.
Yeah, I mean, duh, I'm Nikki.
I mean, we had Elizabeth Maxwell here to deliver the line, but I mean, it's.
sorry.
Yes, you're just gonna send Nikki instead.
Oh man, hey, so that was an episode to record, huh? That was just nails on a chalkboard, Davey, for an entire episode.
Yeah, I really want next time we have Davey, someone to just point out how annoying his voice is.
Good lord, because we did it for the Camp Campbell intro trailer, like the Camp Campbell Wants You video. And we're like, oh
Right.
yeah, this will be a silly dumb voice that we'll
Right,
never
we'll
use
never
again.
use this voice.
We'll never use that again. Camp ATM.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I forgot to mention that episode is titled Jasper Dies at the End.
Which is a shout out to a book called John Dies at the End, which if you've read, you'll get it. And if you haven't, you'll go, what the fuck? Anyways.
It's a spiritual death.
Yeah. He dies a little bit on the inside.
Yeah.
Just like all of us.
So, Jordan, because you
What's
want to
up?
go out of sync, do you want to go behind the scenes or a sneak preview of episode 6 first?
What do you guys want? All right, you're all shouting
They're
at
pretty
me.
split. They should fight amongst themselves. Declare one winner.
Yeah, choose a
I'm going to
Who's the
hand out a
champion?
bunch of pieces of paper and we'll all take a vote,
You know what,
all
I'm
right?
just gonna-
Who has
I'm-
pens?
It's okay. I'll just put my foot down here and say, let's watch the BTS.
Okay, you want to watch the BTS next?
Yes.
Let's watch the beat.
Okay, so we want to cut the stream for this again, just
You'll
heads up,
get
but-
episode 6 in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, God, this
Probably
video.
more than a minute, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know how to preface this other than
It's
bear with
weird
it.
shit that the 3D editorial team put together for us. So
If you
blame them.
guys are fans of Werner Herzog, you're gonna love it.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, now, oh, shit.
Oh, it's here. Oh, God.
Wait, can we start this video over, please?
Yeah.
So what you just saw was
Yeah.
the cold open for episode 6.
And I didn't get to preface it by saying there's no sound effects in it. So that's why it was weird.
Yeah. But the
Do we have... oh.
yeah.
Okay.
So I think it's just showing on our monitor right now, but I think we're good to show the BTS
okay,
now
okay.
too.
All right, now we'll roll the BTS, and we'll get back to episode 6.
This is what happens when you go off the schedule.
It's all. Alrighty.
I'm glad that got one laugh, let alone as many as it did. I was really unsure about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, good job. Richard Norvin filmed and edited all of that, and then Connor Pickens, one of our other 3D editors, did the Werner Herzog impression. We tried to get him, but he wouldn't say yes. So.
I mean, he did Rick and Morty.
He did?
did. He did, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck. I always knew
Sorry.
we weren't as good as
Sorry.
Rick and Morty,
but now it's confirmed.
yeah.
Yeah.
While we're giving shout outs to, I want to give a shout out to Gray Haddock and Carrie Shawcross, who are also writers on the show, and do a fantastic job. I mean, there's a million people that work on the show that make it what it is, but they're out, doing other stuff.
I also wanted to point out, if you thought the start of episode 6 was weird, it's because Carrie wrote it.
Yeah.
So if you remember some of his other episodes, such as the weird...
Nazi one.
Yeah. The weird Nazi one, and then the weird platypus one where he made our mascot and stabbed a king squirrel in the woods.
Carrie episodes are always real special.
You're in for a wild ride.
You're in for something.
Okay, so there's a couple other things to talk about. We can talk about the season 2 soundtrack.
Yeah,
which is
let's do a big shout out to Richie Branson.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah, so last season we reached out to a bunch of artists, and Richie was one of them, and he was actually the only one who kind of took an extra step and wrote original music for us, which was
Except for Jeremy. Jeremy
right.
really
Yeah,
did it too.
that's true. Jeremy's okay.
Shout out to Jeremy.
But one, we expected Jeremy to do it because we needed him to.
It's kind of contractually obligated.
So yeah, this season Richie's doing the whole soundtrack, so 12 songs. And we're also releasing them on iTunes every week. So the soundtrack is coming out with the episode, so you can get the new song every week on iTunes.
Yeah,
and also,
yeah.
season 1 soundtrack's on there too.
I think the Jeremy Farts song came out today.
Jeremy first came out last week, and
Okay.
I think the track for this week is called Flashback, and it's really dope.
The Jeremy Farts one was surprisingly introspective and
I
stuff.
know, it was
Just
like
like Jeremy.
Richie, I feel like I understand so much more about you.
Jeremy really is the best camper, though. He
Yeah.
wasn't mean to
Yeah.
a single person.
Yeah.
We should all strive to be a little more like Jeremy Farts.
I think the thing about Jeremy is I think everybody knows a Jeremy Farts, right?
Yeah.
There's always that one person who just is kind of hard on themselves and is like, I know, I got problems, but I can't help.
I mean, I like to picture him as just sort of homeschooled, but by people that didn't have a full length of schooling before having children. So college dropouts homeschooling their child.
We could all.
He's
There
about
might
as
be some
social
Jeremy
as one.
Farts in the audience today. If you don't know who the Jeremy Farts is in your circle of friends, I have bad news for you.
Yeah, I'm the Jeremy Farts.
That's so mean.
Pretty sure I'm the Jeremy Farts up here.
We're all a little Jeremy.
Yeah, I think all of us
That's
are
true.
Jeremy Farts, except for maybe Michael.
Michael's Max through and through.
In addition to that, in addition to just the platypus, we have some new merch coming out. We're gonna have a couple new custom drawn posters by one of our
Yeah, Lauren
artists.
Crozier, and then the double gold cards that came out recently, those were designed in conjunction between our two main concept artists, Jordan Whitman and Lauren Crozier.
We have some right
Yeah,
here.
if you ask us a good question, maybe we'll all sign it and then give it to you.
Yes.
Maybe.
It has to be good though. We've talked about doing a Camp Campbell flag. That's been in the works. And Max's Nope mug.
Yeah.
Are we doing a Camp Campbell gun?
Is a gun technology?
I mean, if Achievement Hunter wants to figure that out for us, since y'all are the weapons experts,
We're already in Texas, right?
Yeah.
How hard could it be?
Send us a gun and we'll sell it.
and there should have been.
Don't send us a gun.
There should have. Yeah, we don't like that. But there should
was
have
talking to
also
Michael.
been a few items in your swag bags for RTX that are pretty sweet, like some stickers and a bandana and all that. So make sure you got your bag.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have
That-
some badges.
That's
and-
officially the end of the list, so let's do Q&A.
Yeah. So in a very orderly fashion, no running. If you run, we're not going to answer your question.
While everyone's lining up, I am going to
I
point
will.
out one additional thing are these
Yeah.
badges.
Check these out. I love these.
So Jordan doesn't have all the badges with him
Yeah.
right now, but
So we're doing we're gonna do all of the activities in the theme song eventually, but the first run is the first 8 or so, and this is what some of them look like.
Yeah. You
you
get a little
go.
sash. You can be an
Yeah.
awesome Campbell camper. I love those. I want all of them.
All right, question time. Where do you want to start, left or right? You broke You broke your pen.
Do you need another pen?
Oh, I also realized while we were running out to the song, I dropped my Sharpie, so.
Oh,
They
snap.
spotted it.
Oh, thanks,
Don't worry.
Aaron.
Hero of the day.
Wow. Were you guys just waiting for me to point it out?
I was about to say not all heroes wear capes, but this motherfucker's actually
He's
wearing
actually
a cape.
wearing
So,
a cape.
thanks for ruining my hilarious joke.
All right.
Yeah, if it was
Let's start over here to our left.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Julian. So we have the quartermaster, and we're seeing now some ancestors or relatives of his.
Maybe both, who knows?
So is it possible that there's a scruffy janitor from the future that is related to the quartermaster?
Are you asking if we're going to put a Futurama reference?
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, I'm down for it, but I don't write for the show.
Yeah, and there's a reason you don't.
I ask Jordan all the time, can I start writing?
There's in that episode, there's some, you get an idea of what his family is like and what he's doing to them. So I can't say much else.
Yeah, no. This
right,
episode, it's gonna answer a lot of your questions, and it's gonna raise so many.
Yeah, it'll
if-
probably answer one question.
If
And
there's a
then-
word in the episode you don't understand, Google it.
That word will probably be integral to the episode.
Yes.
I was surprised at how many people didn't know what that word meant. But hey, we're getting off. We're
Anyway,
getting off topic.
let's go over here.
My name's Sadie. I was wondering if you guys ended up going to camp during the summer when you were kids and if that influenced the show in any way.
I hate camp in the outdoors. Would never consider doing such a thing. It's evil and a sin. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa,
I'm an Eagle
Davey.
Scout. Yeah, no, my dad, who's actually sitting in the front row, I owe a lot of this to him. Yeah. Dad, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Do it. Yeah. Nah,
The
my,
modest half stand.
Yeah,
I'll give a
that was very casual stand.
yeah, that's my bad. You know, he was our scoutmaster. My brother and I were both in the Boy Scouts. You don't get to stand. No, I worked at a bunch of summer camps as a kid, went to a whole bunch, and at the time as a kid, I was like, oh, camp. This is a bunch of hooey. I want to play Xbox. But I actually got to do a whole bunch of cool stuff and make a lot of friends and learn a lot of cool things. And it was a huge influence in the creation of Camp. Because I always say write about what you know, and I was like, shit, I went to a lot of camp. So let's do that. For those of you that don't know that aren't in the Scouts, the Order of the Sparrow is 100% a parody of the Order of the Arrow, which is still also kind of weird and oddly racist in its portrayal of Native American culture. But no, it's fine. It's all in good faith. It's all in good faith.
I never went to camp, but when I think of Camp Campbell, I just try to imagine all the things that would make me miserable and go, and let's put that in a show. Like, no running water, it's hot outside, you have to do stuff. You have to do other activities you don't want to do. You don't want to be there. So that's why I like writing Max a lot, because he doesn't want to be there either.
I feel you, Jordan. I appreciate it. While never attending camp, I feel like I've been there in spirit. I've watched a lot of movie and TV. Okay, so I know
I've
what's
heard of
up.
camp.
They do the skinny dipping and all kinds of craziness. Sometimes a kid drowns every now and then, and he comes back and he kills all the other kids. Right, 20 years later.
Wait, what
I know
movies
the
are you
gist of it.
watching?
The camp movie with the guy with the hockey mask.
His mom's there.
Oh yeah, the whole family's there.
It's a real great family film.
Yeah.
It's like Saturday the something. I don't know.
I went to a bunch of engineering camps if y'all ever want to use
Oh,
that
nerd.
as inspiration.
Another reason Maggie's not a writer on the show.
Yeah.
Next question.
Hi there, I'm Joshua, and I love the show, love the characters, and just wanted to know what it's like making some of the more unique characters that show up on the show.
Who's the unique character? I mean, they all seem pretty
I
normal
mean, do
to
y'all
me.
want to tell them how you came up with the name for Jeremy Farts?
I'm down if you are.
I
Yeah,
have
it was
been
a-
tortured
so-
by this for a whole year.
So
Yeah,
It's not
it's
just
been a year in the making.
So during season 1 of Camp, before we were still in the writing process.
We were going back and rewriting the pilot at this
Yeah, because
point.
the first draft of the pilot sucked.
Yeah. So we were rewriting episode 1, and Miles was sick one
I
day,
was very sick.
and we were in a tiny conference room together, and I was sitting on like the other side of the room, so I wasn't near him, and then he farted, in the tiny room.
Yeah,
and
it was
I was like,
gross.
ugh, get your germy farts away from me.
And I was like, that sounds like the shittiest kid's name ever. And we were like, it was in the middle of like a lot of production. We were really tired. I was sick and loopy. And then
Like,
from
what,
there,
if, what if he was a real kid?
Yeah. Hey guys, my name's Jeremy Farts. And then we giggled. And they're like, I hate to be a Deborah Downer. And we were laughing and laughing. And then we were like,
We basically wrote the outline right
we were
then
like,
and there.
we need to write this down right now. And here's the thing, all right? We knew like there was a really good chance that episode was only gonna be funny to us. Like, we knew. We were really. We went back and watched the interview with George Lucas where he's like, Jar Jar's the greatest character ever. He's gonna be great. He's gonna be great. And I was like, is this us?
Yeah.
Because I think this might be us.
Yeah. Germ's the key to this whole thing. Because if we get Germ working, then it all falls into. He's a funnier character than we've had before.
We've never had a character as funny as Germ. Oh, God. No, it really just came from this really stupid joke that we had when we were really tired one night. And then every time we would like do the voice and like, I don't know, we were always just fucking laughing about it.
Made us laugh.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah, y'all laughed about it. Yssa and I were like,
No, bullshit. You were crying with laughter at one of the things we said.
There was one point. I was probably crying because I didn't know how to react. That was my defense mechanism.
Matt Hullum, I have a picture of him.
yeah, we have a few pictures of him. He looked amazing in his response to seeing this episode.
Yeah, so Jeremy Farts, the worst, dumbest joke that ever got made that we love.
I do love that boy.
I love my Jeremy.
I don't know what other like characters like. It's so weird.
What about what was the clown character in season 1?
Oh, Scotty.
We just needed a character.
I don't even know if anybody got that it was a fucking Carrot Top joke.
Yeah, it was a prop comic.
Carrot Top's name's Scott. You know what? You know, I think the character.
I mean, I think Quartermaster is a pretty weird character.
You don't say.
So a lot of it started with Carrie's episode, and like just like making him do weird shit, and then like he has that weird hook hand that he can just like turn into whatever. And then we were just like, yeah, let's just build on the lore. Like, is he immortal? Why is he always dragging like bloody bags around? What's going on?
He's in a horrible things.
He's in a sex dungeon on Spooky Island. What's going on?
We just wanted to make the worst, like, mysterious, most confusing character, and I like to think that we succeeded. And when you see next week's episode, I think you'll agree.
Yeah, we're not even sure what we're doing with him.
I'll tell you, I do think the character whose development was the most interesting was Nerf's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Nerf, when we started writing season 1, we had our list of 10 campers that we knew the archetypes and like kind of personalities they had, and we knew we wanted a big, mean bully kid that was there for behavioral correction camp, but we weren't entirely sure what to do with them because it's like
because the bully character is it's a cliche thing. We couldn't think of a twist for Nerf.
Right, like he wasn't a fun character to have in a scene. We're like,
he's
okay,
just beating up the other kids.
Yeah. So because of that, there was a lot of episodes that didn't have any like Nerf centricness at all.
Yeah.
And then we were going over Carrie's script for Rainy Day, and we realized that we had this issue where one of the main jokes in the Rainy Day episode is that Dolph kind of looks like Hitler, maybe just a little bit, and says some maybe
I don't see it.
Like I don't see it either, but like he sometimes says some things that could sound Nazi-ish. But he's a sweet boy. We cannot stress that enough. But the joke was that Neil's missing and Neil's Jewish, and everybody's gonna suspect Dolph because that's horrible. But we realized we're like, oh shit, we've never said that Neil's Jewish.
Yeah.
Shit, what do we do? So then we had this bit where the kids are looking for Neil, and we were like, oh, let's give a funny line to Nerf where he's like, they go, oh, hey, Nerf, what are you doing? Have you seen Neil? He's like, oh, no, I only bully Neil on Thursdays, Fridays, and non-denominational holidays. Understand he celebrates the Sabbath. And
it was all out of that line of being like, oh, he's like thoughtful. He kind of like has a conscience.
Yeah, he's a bully that identifies everything that is wrong with himself and understands what he needs to fix about himself to be okay.
He's just too dumb to put it together.
But he's too dumb, but he's like, well, I'm just a kid, what do I know? Yeah. He needs someone to tell him all the things he already knows for him to be like, okay. But he'll never do that because he's Nerf. I will say, I think Jeremy and Nerf, by the way, are our two favorite voices to do when we're in writing sessions.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
I was going to point out, too, like, there's that line where he goes, I just feel like I'm in the background of all your adventures, is a call out to us not knowing what to do with him. And he's only a background character.
Yeah. Because, we exist. Thank you for your question. That was a really good question. Do we have a thing that maybe we can give the person?
Oh, sure.
Oh,
Would
yeah,
you?
yeah.
Let's get a card. Come on up and get this.
Just
We're
gotta
gonna
wait for
sign
all
it
of
first.
Stand there and wait.
Let's get the next question.
Yeah,
rolling.
let's go and get another question.
So, I work at a day camp, and you don't know how accurate. I mean, you guys probably like, yeah, it's pretty. No, it's really accurate.
Kids are
And
shitty.
Yes. We have age 3 to 14, and it's bad. I have the question though. Do you guys know any camp songs? Because I am so tired of the Penguin song, of Chiquita Banana, of every friggin' camp song there is.
Teach him the camp song.
Do you know that?
I have.
Did you really?
I do it as a repeat after me song, and I changed the name of the camp, and I cut it off at the first verse.
Oh my god.
Aw. Wait, what's the name of the? Did you just name it? The
Croc
campy-
Adventures.
Oh, that's cute.
Worked at the Croc Center.
Do you know the Bumblebee Tuna song?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
just check.
so
Some of you do. That song sucks.
And the Baby Bumblebee, like we actually, in our job training, there was a good 2-hour block where all we learned was camp songs.
Nice. I'm trying to think if there's any other one.
Dude, can you think of any?
I can only really think of. I've been to a lot of religious retreats, so I remember all of my religious songs.
Jesus loves me. This I know.
You're not wrong. It is a Christian day camp, so we do have Jesus songs.
There it is. All right.
It sounds like you got no shortage of.
Boom.
There's the campfire song from SpongeBob.
CAMPFIRESON song. CAM. All right, let's not do that.
Yeah. I don't actually know camp songs. I just know what I watch on TV.
Yeah, you're out of luck.
I guess next you can teach them better than you.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, teach those kids how to be like rude without being rude. Like passive aggressively rude. Yeah. All right.
Thanks. Sorry we can't help you.
Yeah. No, I think
She
we
knows too
I think
much.
we totally helped her.
Yeah.
All right, next over here.
Hi there. I was wondering, at the very end of the last season, God, that is really weird. At the very end of the last season, we got a little glimpse of not quite seriousness, but far more serious than what is generally portrayed in the show. Do you think that you'll use Camp in any other way besides a venue for comedy? Do you think you'll maybe divert into other genres?
Well, I mean, and please interject at any point, but I think obviously Camp at its core is always going to be a comedy, but something I learned while working on Red vs. Blue is the wonderful thing about comedy is it makes telling like a message way easier because comedy lowers your defenses. If you go into a drama, you're expecting tension, you're expecting a lot of stuff. But when you're just like, haha, laugh at the farty kid, like, you know, you're like, okay, this is fine. And then that's when you get hit with something you're not expecting.
Yeah.
And that, like, before season 1 was even written, like when we were developing it, it's like,
Yeah,
"Yo, Jordan, we need to end it with this.
Yeah,
Let's
we
do
had
it.
to have like this moment where throughout the season, Max and David are butting heads, and they come to some sort of understanding of why, you know, Max understands why David is the way he is, kind of deal. And that was a really good way to do it.
Yeah, I'm super happy and proud of the team that works on Camp because, like, yeah, I don't know. That finale was something super, super important to me, and people seem to like it, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the finale this season and all the other episodes and everything, and we love you.
Yeah. What? For like the rest of it, we try to do like the anti-moral, you know.
Anti-morals are fun. Sometimes you gotta hit kids.
You just gotta hit kids, yeah.
And it's like, I know like because I didn't realize till I started working in animation how many animated shows I actually watched like on a regular basis, and the ones that like really resonate with me are the ones that do have heart and are more like a regular sitcom, where you do get the whole gamut of emotions, and I think that's what
there's always that one serious episode like in Futurama with Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
The one you can't watch because you'll cry.
Yeah, Luck of the Fryish, you know, like all of it.
Oh God.
So.
My heart.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so I have a question about the opening. In the scene where David fishes up what looks like a magic carp, is there a chance we're ever going to get an episode where the magic carp just gets fed up the camp's shit and just goes on a rampage, and they have to try to stop it?
That's actually episode 6. How'd you guess?
Whoa, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Way to
Turns
fucking
out
ruin
Quarter
it, dude.
Sister is a Magikarp, yeah. Yeah, we don't really play with like, you know, we have all these venues that we came up with, and you know, we haven't really done much with the lake itself, like Lake Lilac itself. We've done some Spooky Island and stuff. So maybe something in that lake would be cool to do.
Maybe.
You know, river monsters taught me that catfish are the most evil fish around.
I agree with that.
They're delicious, though.
Garbage monsters. Thank you.
How are you?
Hi, my question is directed for Miles. I'm pretty sure we all know this, but how many takes did it take you for the famous scream, and would it ever be released as a sound file for text messages?
I don't.
I want that.
Here's the thing. I think that scream that I did was the first take because I was never able to do it again.
Yeah, he did.
Ever. I cannot do that again.
We had him do like 5 screams, and like when we were, that was just happened to be the one we used first in episode 1, and like I think Matt had a really like good reaction to it, so we were like, well, let's reuse this scream as much as possible.
Milk this shit for all it's worth.
Yes, please. Make sure he doesn't cancel our show. Yeah, at this point, it's just become a running gag because it is such a good scream. I thought your question was going to be about how many takes it took him to do the intro song, because I have the answer to that. It was 11.
I still proudly have the video on my phone, though, of when the first time I pitched the whole complete thing to you, when the whole song used to be in the pilot, the bad pilot.
Yeah.
I keep that. That's my pride. But yeah, no, there was no way I did the intro in one take perfectly.
There's I'll have to track down this photo, but of like the mix file that our mix engineer Chris Kokinos did, where you can see like he's taking taking snippets from each take. So like, you know, this syllable is from take 7, and then the next one is from take 2, and like it's a fucking mess. but the song sounds good.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I was wondering if there was ever going to be a chance that we would see their parents on like a parents' visitor day.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, no, I don't know. That sounds like a really weird idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it at all. It's a bad idea.
I don't want to deal with that many assets, so can we not?
Yeah, and it'd be really bad if it was like a double-length episode too.
Right?
Huh?
Like every single camper's parents, and some of them have multiple of them.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, didn't we do that? That would just be a nightmare. We'd have to be crazy to try.
Yeah.
You think I can do that with 2 artists?
Hey, come get a card though.
Yeah.
Come get a card.
Yeah,
for
come
your
get a card.
shitty
Yeah, that question was horrible. Come get a card.
Spoiler ass son of a bitch. Thank you. Let's get the next
Also,
question.
huge shout out to Lauren Crozier and Jordan Whitman, the 2 artists we have in house, and then Erica and Ashley, our background artists. And
Indeed.
Al, I know, is here. He does our
Oh yeah,
storyboards.
Al who does our storyboards, our great story. There he is. Hey.
Al!
Al, from day one, has been like such a pleasure to work with because he crams so many visual gags in the back of his boards. I
Yeah,
love
a lot of the visual gags you'll see in Camp are a lot of Al's handiwork, like stuff in the background, like the
Mrs. Coffee,
the donut caboose, and
Yeah.
it was
Donut caboose, yeah.
yeah.
We are
But-
going to tone back some of the Back to the Future references.
Yeah, we'll look at Al's boards and be like, all right, what references are we keeping in these? Let's do our next question.
So, hey,
up?
learned recently first, Miles, we share a birthday.
It's mine. You can't have it.
No, shut up. And then, so the question is, when you're writing characters, do you do you have a personality like, oh, this character's an angry asshole? Michael can voice that. We should have Michael do it. Or is it kind of like...
Your face.
Shit, dude.
Your face.
How
Hey,
dare
Michael.
You? Michael is one of the purest, kindest souls I've ever known. And
mean,
the
this
fact that
is-
he would say anything otherwise is honestly upsetting.
This is from one to another,
Michael,
really.
get dunked on.
I was just gonna say to Jordan, look, it says gourmet chocolate mint, and then I was viciously insulted. I think Miles had that planned. The distraction when he called me in to audition for this piece of shit asshole that he wanted me to play, that he thought was perfect for me, was then he followed it up by, oh yeah, and also audition for David too. Oh, you got Max. I mean, it's like me auditioning for Max was like.
I think you're the only one who auditioned, to be honest.
It was like perfect, and it's like try David, and it was like fucking terrible.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I feel wrong.
Yeah.
It don't.
I remember while you were reading for Dave, I looked at Miles and I was just like, he's just not nice enough.
I remember that, and I was like,
Yeah.
fuck you, I'll kill you.
Yeah. And we were like, hey, could you say that again, but like a 10-year-old?
Fuck you, I'll kill you.
Oh my God, it's Matt.
I'll kill you, you son of a bitch. I hate you all. Burn in hell. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It's my son.
Yssa loves animating anything with Max.
There's this question we before. I'm gonna tangent. Sorry.
No, go for it.
In season 1, it was like, who's your favorite character to animate? Season 1 was definitely Nikki. Season 2, just straight up, Max has been my favorite, just the entire time.
A lot of good Max moments.
There's a lot. Like, I'm so excited for everyone to watch the rest of the episodes because there's so much good stuff happening.
My favorite Max line this season has got to be, he roasted Space Kid with his
farts.
farts. Did you not see that? Because that was also an ad lib. It was like, the line was, references something funny from the montage. And I was
we're
like,
great writers.
we were recording Michael, and I was like, oh shit, we gotta come up with something. So yeah, we just came up with that.
Thank you.
Next
Also,
question.
Michael's really nice.
Michael's legitimately really nice.
Wait, don't tell them that.
It's not on brand with him, sorry. Yeah.
You're losing me numbers here, Maggie.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
All right, go ahead, dude.
Hey, so as a guy who is trying to get into writing and go into broadcast, specifically Rooster Teeth, but I have another year before an internship, how do you guys do comedy with visuals while, like, in the script itself? I find this a very hard thing to do.
It is hard because Jordan and I we write too much. Our scripts are always too long, so we give the shittiest, most shorthand. Like, we'll only write description if it's absolutely necessary because we're assholes and we cheat like that.
Well, we're trying to stuff in as much dialogue as we can.
Right.
So.
Well, I also feel like that leads to the collaborative nature of what makes our 2D team work so well. So, like, that's how we get so many inside jokes from Al, our storyboard artist, and everything like that, too.
Yeah, I was going to say, it doesn't really come out in the writing as much as it does in everything else.
Mm-hmm.
The funny things the characters do are ticks that the animators give it. The funny stuff in the background are things that the storyboard artists do. And, you know, if while we're watching it, there's a funny opportunity for something, some gag, you know, it's up to me to, like, you know, try to spot that kind of opportunity. So unless it's, like, necessary to the script, we don't put it in. And, like...
With someone like for example, like a visual gag like the Rube Goldberg machine in episode 2, season 1, like, in the way in which you describe it should be in the tone that you're trying to get across. So I think it's like in that script, it's literally like Max drops a marble, which starts the most batshit fucking crazy Rube Goldberg machine you've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's just stupid, and a 10-year-old definitely made it.
Yeah.
It's like something like that. It's
So
like,
then
that tells your storyboard artist,
Yeah.
okay, like, you get the tone of what it's supposed to be like.
Well, I think how it went was it was me and Al being like, okay, Carrie didn't write the description for this, so we gotta fucking figure this out. So, like, we were just like, all right, maybe there's a balloon and a boat and an asthma inhaler, and then we just, like, try to piece it together.
Good question, thanks.
You can get a card too. Come here.
Hell yeah! All right, we got time for maybe like one more. Maybe
Yeah,
one or
we
two
should
more?
probably do some lightning round here.
So lightning
let's try
round.
to
Let's
go
go.
fast.
Let's go.
Go.
I really like season 2, episode 1, how basically you have Max is the only one that's seeing the.
He's a cult leader.
The cult leader. Thank you. How he's like, this is wrong, David. This is wrong. Like, he's messed up, and it only took the fact that Max is like, okay, screw it, I'll just join in there, and then he's like, hey, Daniel, I love you. I love how you guys think about that stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
well, we wanted to be careful in season 2 of not rehashing the same Max hates David thing. I feel like now they're at kind of like this kind of mutual level, and
You didn't want to have the High School Musical reset. They're always friends with Sharpay at the end of the movie, and then they hate her at the beginning of the next movie. And then they become friends again, and at the beginning it's like, come on, man. Get your shit together.
Yeah, there's definitely.
so we wanted a moment where Max had to trust David to figure it out, and that's kind of how we did it.
Yeah, they got a slightly better understanding of each other. Max still sometimes hates David though. Because
He's still
David's a
fucking annoying.
idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but they still, yeah. Cool.
All right, go over here.
So, where'd the idea for Daniel come from?
I thought it would be funny. I don't know. I don't know.
Lightning round. Lightning round.
That's I don't know. I just thought it'd be really funny to have another David but evil.
Next question.
Hello. Did Max win all of Nerf's bullying money?
I'm sorry. What?
Did Max win all of Nerf's bullying money?
I mean, how smart is Nerf?
I don't, honestly,
insult my intelligence.
I don't think Max is smart enough to figure out how craps works because I don't know how you play
Hey,
craps.
probably
either.
just-
Craps is fun.
I
Let's go to
assume-
Vegas.
I assume none of them knew how to play craps, so Max lied and made up the rules and said that he won every time.
Yeah, exactly.
Every time you throw the dice, you go, crap! And you win. Give me the money.
Make a fanfic.
So yes.
And then every time he'd lose, he'd be like, "Oh, you came really close that time, though. You should try again."
All right, let's go.
Oh.
You're up.
All right. Hey, guys. My question's for Miles. If David, Cronut, and Felix go into a bar, who buys the drinks?
Alcohol's a sin.
We have 90 seconds.
Lightning
Let's
round.
go.
Okay, real quick. Of all the camps on Lake Lilac and all the specialty camps in Camp Campbell, what's your favorite to write for?
Oh shit.
We never write for it, but I love second aid.
Oh,
They mean
okay,
like
sure.
Flower
Yeah.
Scouts, Wood Scouts?
Oh, wait, yeah. Do you mean like the different, like the
Yeah,
sub
the
camps
Wood
within
Scouts,
Camp
the
Campbell,
Flower
or like the
Scouts.
Wood Scouts, the Flower
Wood
Scouts?
Scouts, Flower Scouts,
I
and Camp
fucking
Campbell.
love the Flower Scouts.
Flower Scouts.
Those basic bitches are my jam, and I love them. They're
Thankfulness and
terrible.
respect.
They're awful, and I
Come
love
get a card.
Okay, you want to do one
Next,
more?
over here.
One more?
All right, Miles. Miles, are you being nice to your PA this time?
What?
Are you being nice to your PA this time?
Yeah, I'm always being nice to my PA. He's great.
Not like Sydney.
Oh, Steve, get the fuck out of here.
You wasted a lightning round question.
Lightning round.
Hi, in reference to the Adventure Zone, Miles, do you think David would survive Wonderland?
I haven't gotten that far. I'm on the Crystal Kingdom. I haven't gotten that far.
Yeah. Don't ask
Okay,
Miles
I have a
questions.
question. I have a question, though.
So the what?
Wait.
Yeah, you finish.
Yeah, what I was gonna say is that like I was fucking trying to get Miles to listen to the Adventure Zone season 1. I was telling him about Jasper. It's like, listen to this funny voice for Angus. We could have this guy do Jasper, and you're like, well, whatever. I guess it's kind of funny.
I love the Angus voice. I was like, I guess so. Okay. So when Griffin showed up to record, you were like, oh shit, it's Griffin. And I was like, man, this guy seems cool. After we recorded Griffin for season 1, I listened to like Alma Bim Bam and like Adventure Zone, and now I'm like, it's Griffin coming to record for season 2. Tell him I love him. He's super cool.
Okay, well, we're out of time,
That's
but
what
I was going to ask
Come
if
get
we
a card.
wanted to finish out with another theme song.
The theme song?
Sing along.
Play
but,
us out.
You know.
One more time?
Play us out.
All right, let's play that theme song one more time.
Did you
cosplaying as Taco?
Do you know which one it is? You heard it?
There's a place I know that's tucked away, a place where you and I can stay, where we can go to laugh and play and have adventures every day. I know it sounds hard to believe, but guys and gals, it's true. Camp Campbell is the place for me and you. We'll swim through lakes and climb up trees, catch fish, bugs, bears, and honeybees. There's endless possibilities, and no, that's not hyperbole. Our motto's Campe Diem, and that means I'm telling you. All together! We've got archery, hiking, search and rescue, biking, horseback training that'll save from a heart attack, scuba diving, mining, keeping up with rhyming, football, limbo, science, stunting, precast, spaceships, treasure hunting, bomb defusal, no refusal, fantasy, circus, trapeze, and fights, and ghosts, and fates, and snakes, and knives, and chess, and dance, and rings. It's Camp Camp.
Thank you!